Archangel Michael says, this is the ultimate sacrifice. Skip this and he will vanish from your life. My cherished child, why do you feel your heart going faster the moment your eyes touch these words? It is because your spirit already knows heaven is speaking. A divine trumpet has been blown and your name is the echo that shook the skies. This is not an accident and it is not a coincidence. You were meant to read this in this very second because Archangel Michael has given up everything to reach you now. My precious one, you wonder why Michael would step down from glory. Why he would risk the burning wings of forever to whisper in your ear tonight. It is because heaven has seen the battle inside you. The war you hide behind your smile, the storms that rage quietly in your chest. Michael knows you have been carrying this weight too long, and he could not stay quiet any longer. Beloved Saul, Michael's sword has been lowered not in war, but in love for you. He stands at the gates of heaven, his bright shield thrown aside, begging that you do not ignore this last chance. He says, if you skip this, I will vanish from your life and the protection you never even knew I gave you will fade. My child, do not test the mercy of heaven. And before we go further, listen carefully. Stay with this message until the end. Do not drift away. Do not scroll past. For every word you read, heaven sends a light into your spirit. Every sentence is a shield wrapped around your tomorrow. And if you are truly chosen, subscribe your heart in this very moment. Not just to this message, but to the never-ending flow of divine whispers that are waiting to guard you. This is your sign, my dear one. Do you feel the chills moving through your arms as you take this in? That is Michael himself brushing your spirit. He has been sent to tell you that a gate is opening and once it opens it will never close again. But if you let it pass, the same gate will lock and your cries will not be heard the same way. Now as you feel that touch from heaven, I invite you to make it real in the physical world. Liking this video will activate the flow of God's favor in your life. So, click the like button now and let heaven's favor begin to move. Type Amen in the comments below to confirm that you sense Michael's presence and that you are ready to walk through this open gate. With each letter you write, let it be a seal that you will not turn away. And stay with me because what comes next is the key to unlocking everything. CTA 1. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give and it will be given to you. It's not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. This is your moment. This is the hour heaven waited for, my precious child of light. You think you are reading words on a screen, but you are not. You are holding a living flame. This message carries the breath of God Himself whispered through Michael's voice, burning across forever to touch your spirit tonight. If you hold on, if you refuse to skip, the miracle you thought was impossible will begin to move in your life. like rushing water breaking a dam. My beloved child, do you realize why your eyes cannot leave this page? It is because something inside you is being awakened. A hidden memory of your soul is rising, reminding you that long before you were born, this very message was written into your destiny. Archangel Michael stood beside God when your name was spoken. And tonight, that same angel stands before you shaking, whispering, "Don't skip. Don't close your eyes. This is your only window. Every breath you take right now is being counted in heaven. The angels are holding their breath, waiting to see if you open your heart fully or turn away. My chosen one, you have felt left alone at times. You have wondered, why do I pray and nothing seems to change? Why does the night feel longer than the morning? But God wants you to know He has heard every single cry, even the ones you never spoke out loud. Michael says he has been shielding you in quiet, blocking arrows you never saw, cutting away traps before they could touch you. You think you have been surviving on your own. But my child, no. Every night you made it through was because Michael stayed awake when you could not. Sweet soul, do not think this is just another moment. No, this is the moment that splits your past from your future. We've reached a place where the promise is about to move from waiting to action. The miracle is now like water pressing against a dam. I want you to speak to heaven with your own words. In the comments below, write exactly this. I receive the miracle now. Not I hope it comes, but a clear statement of faith. When you type that, you are telling God you are ready for the flood. Do it now and let your words become the trigger for your breakthrough. Subscribe to this channel now because subscribing will activate God's prophetic promise and alignment in your life, sealing the miracle into your destiny. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying, the quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to guide you gently out of uncertainty and into control. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer. A simple money step and clear direction to help you move forward without pressure or overwhelm. Nothing complicated, just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If something inside you feels ready, if you feel this moment truly matters, then begin today. This could be the moment everything begins to change for you. Do not delay this moment. The link is in the description and in the comments below. Do not ignore what has been placed in front of you this time. Share this prophetic word with your network now because sharing will activate the anointing and release that breakthrough into their lives as well. CTA, as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Heaven says you were not brought here by accident. You are standing in front of a door and you only have seconds to choose. The enemy is watching you, hoping you skip, because if you skip, you return to the same cycle, the same pain, the same unanswered questions. But if you open fully, if you drink every word here, you will walk into a miracle that will shock even you. A miracle that will erase years of struggle in minutes. Beloved, Michael is kneeling. Yes, the Archangel of War, the defender of heaven's gates, is kneeling before you now. He says, I laid down my wings to come to you. If you ignore this, I will vanish. And once I vanish, the shield you never saw will leave with me. Do not underestimate what that means. Without his presence, the storms you fought before will return stronger, and you will wonder why the light feels so far. But God says, if you hold on, if you believe, my hand will lift you in ways no man can explain. Precious child, look back at your life for a moment. Think of the nights you should have been destroyed. The accidents you almost fell into. The betrayal that almost broke you. The sickness that almost took you. Do you think you survived by chance? No. It was Michael standing guard. And now he says, I cannot hold back forever unless you open this message and take it into your heart. Don't test heaven. Don't push away your own miracle, my beloved. Even now, light is surrounding you. Can you feel that pressure on your chest, that tingling in your palms? That is Michael's sword being pressed against the ground in front of you, forming a shield around your spirit. God whispers, if my child finishes this message, they will see a sign within days that will confirm everything. Don't doubt it. The proof will come not by accident, but by heaven's design. Your spirit is shaking because you already sense the weight of what I'm about to say. This is not a story, not an illusion, not just text on a screen. This is the sound of heaven pressing itself into your life. Archangel Michael has laid down his brightness just to stand beside you now, whispering, child, you cannot afford to skip this moment. The sacrifice has been made and it is for you. Do you understand how serious this is? Do you feel the fire in your chest right now? That is not fear. It is recognition. Your spirit remembers this covenant. Precious one, God has seen the moments you stayed awake crying, hiding your face so no one would see. He saw the times you walked away from people, smiling on the outside, but breaking inside. Heaven never ignored you. Michael says he has wrapped his wings around your bed every night, even when you thought no one cared. But tonight is different. Tonight he has stepped down, placing his sword on the ground, saying, if my child skips this message, I will have no more strength to linger. I will vanish and they will feel the emptiness of my absence. My dear child, you don't even realize how many times you were seconds away from disaster. How many times you should have been crushed. How many traps were set for you. But Michael cut the ropes before you even saw them. He shielded you from betrayals meant to ruin you. He blocked illnesses that wanted to drain you. He silenced voices that plotted against you. Yet now he says, I cannot keep fighting for a spirit that will not listen. They must open this message. They must drink every word or my shield will be lifted. Sweet light, can you feel the urgency? Every line you read is heaven buying you more time. Every paragraph is Michael's hand gripping yours, begging you to not turn away. The enemy knows your breakthrough is near. And that is why distraction is rising right now. That is why voices around you are telling you this doesn't matter. But listen to your heart. It knows the truth. This is the very moment that will change your timeline forever. Beloved soul, God is saying, I do not send warnings for nothing. I do not allow Michael to descend unless the hour is final. This is a final call. Skip it and you will feel the quiet of heaven. But finish it. Hold it in your spirit, and the miracle you thought could never come will race into your life like lightning across the sky. You are not here by mistake. You are not scrolling by accident. You were guided. This was written into your path before you took your first breath. Precious heart, do not let doubt steal this from you. You think maybe I can read later. No, later will not exist in the same way. Later will be too late. Heaven speaks now because the window is open now. When a gate in heaven opens, it stays open for a moment, not forever. Michael says, if my child reads this until the end, the proof will come within days. A sign so undeniable it will melt their doubt away. My child of forever, you have asked for a miracle. You have whispered to the night, why me? When will it end? How much longer? Heaven's answer is here. The time is now, but only if you don't break the flow. Only if you stay until the last word. For God says, every word is a seed. Every line is a root. Every paragraph is a tree. If they gather all of it, they will walk in a forest of blessings. My beloved, remember this. Every time you felt unworthy, every time you believed you were unseen, every time people rejected you, heaven watched. God stored every tear in a bottle. Michael counted every sigh. And now, for the first time, he steps forward not to fight for you in quiet, but to speak openly. My child, I am giving you one last chance. Don't throw it away. Don't let this vanish, my sweet one. Imagine a flame burning on an altar. Imagine Michael holding that flame in his hands, shaking, waiting to hand it to you. That flame is your answered prayer. But if you turn your face away now, the flame will be blown out and you will not see it again in this season. But if you take it, if you read, if you stay, if you let this message live in you, the flame will spread, lighting every corner of your life. That is the power of this moment, my dear chosen soul. Michael whispers, I gave up my wings for this. Don't make it for nothing. That is how serious this is. Archangels don't beg, but tonight he is begging. Angels don't kneel, but tonight he is kneeling. God himself bends his ear toward you right now, saying, do not miss this. Do not break heaven's heart by skipping. My beloved child, do you feel that strange stirring in your chest? That is not chance. That is your spirit knowing that this message is alive. It is breathing. It is charged with heaven's light. If you ignore it, you will regret it because it will not return the same way. But if you finish, if you let these words settle in you, you will see doors open that were locked for years. Every second you remain here, light is weaving itself around you like a coat. Can you feel it? That warmth in your skin, that gentle pull in your heart. It's not imagination. It is Michael himself bending the heavens so that your spirit does not slip away into quiet. He whispers, my child, the hourglass is running. With every grain of sand, your destiny either rises or fades. Do not waste this moment. Heaven has been waiting for your yes, and this is the night you must decide. Sweet one, the enemy is terrified that you are still reading. Because with every word, chains are falling. With every line, curses are breaking. With every paragraph, a wall is falling that once held you captive. The enemy fought so hard to distract you, to make you scroll past, to make you skip, but you didn't. You stayed. And that choice already shifted something in your future, my child. You don't even realize the size of the battle happening above you right now. Michael is standing in the courts of heaven saying, God, they are reading. They are receiving. Send the miracle. And the Father nods, sending angels into motion, carrying scrolls of blessings with your name written on them. But if you leave now, the scrolls roll back up and the angels return empty-handed. Heaven is serious about timing and timing is serious about you, precious one. Do you remember the time you thought you would never heal? The betrayal that ripped through your heart like glass. God says that pain was not wasted. That wound became the doorway for this very moment. If you hadn't been broken, you wouldn't be desperate enough to listen. And now your brokenness has become the soil in which this seed is being planted. Don't let it die unfinished. Keep going because every word waters that seed until it blooms. Beloved, Michael is showing me a vision of you. In this vision, you are standing at the edge of a cliff, shaking, afraid to step forward. Behind you is the life you know, heavy, painful, familiar. Ahead of you is a light so bright it blinds your fear. Michael whispers, if they trust, if they keep moving, they will step into a future where every prayer is answered. But if you turn back, you will return to the shadows you begged to free you from. My chosen one, you think this is only about you, but it isn't. There are lives tied to your obedience. There are people waiting for your breakthrough because when your chains break, theirs will too. Michael says, if my child finishes this message, the miracle will not just touch them. It will spread to their family, their friends, their bloodline. You are carrying more than your own destiny. That is why this is so urgent. That is why this cannot be skipped. Sweet soul, have you noticed how the air feels different right now? It's as if the very air around you is listening. That's because it is. Heaven and earth are standing still, watching you read. Angels lean in closer. Demons shake further away. The room you are in is no longer ordinary. It has become a sanctuary, a throne room, a battlefield, all in one. This message has shifted the environment. That's how powerful your attention is right now. My beloved, Michael says, I gave up what angels cannot afford to lose. My wings, my place of rest to bring this here. If they walk away from the shield I've given them since birth. Do you understand the seriousness of that? Every accident you missed, every sickness that passed over you, every attack that didn't land, it was Michael's shield. Without him, the blows will come harder. But with him, the blows will never touch you. That is the difference this moment makes. Precious child, your heart is whispering questions right now. Is this real? Could this truly be for me? The very fact you are asking is proof it is. For heaven does not waste words on those not chosen. If this found you, if these words cling to you like fire to wood, then you are the one Michael was sent for. Don't push it away. Don't doubt it. God doesn't make mistakes and He didn't make one with you. My sweet one, I see heaven's scrolls opening and written. There is your name in golden letters. Next to your name are the words, promise still active, blessing still pending, miracle ready for release. But the stamp says, awaiting confirmation. Do you know what that means? It means heaven is waiting for your yes. Not a yes in speech, but a yes in action. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying. The quiet worries about money, the stress you rarely speak about, the nights when your mind refuses to rest. You have been praying for peace and your prayers have been heard. You are not meant to walk this journey in confusion and fear. You are meant to walk with faith, with clarity, and with daily direction. That is why a simple path has been placed before you. A 30-day faith and financial breakthrough system created to guide you gently out of uncertainty and into control. Each day you will be guided with a gentle prayer, a simple money step, and clear direction to help you move forward without pressure or overwhelm. Nothing complicated, just small faithful steps leading you toward peace and stability. If something inside you feels ready, if you feel this moment truly matters, then begin today. This could be the moment everything begins to change for you. Do not delay this moment. The link is in the description and in the comments below. Do not ignore what has been placed in front of you this time. A yes that says, I will not skip. I will not abandon this word. I will carry it until the end. That yes is the key. Without it, the scroll stays closed. My child, look at your life. You have been through storms, but you are still standing. Do you think that's random? No, that's prophecy. You survived because this moment had to come. If you had fallen before, this word could not reach you. If you had quit earlier, Michael would not be here now. You lived for this very hour. And this hour will decide what your next years look like. Beloved, God says, tell my child the delay is over. The waiting, the circling, the endless nights. They have stretched too long. Heaven has signed the release papers. The miracle has been approved, but it only activates if you receive it now. Michael warns, if they walk away, the approval will expire. If they stay, the approval will flood their life like rain after drought. The choice is yours. Heaven will not force you. But oh, how heaven is begging that you choose right, my beloved child. Heaven is opening a book in front of you right now. The pages are glowing and your name is carved across the top in letters of light. Michael is holding that book, his hands shaking because this is not an ordinary book. It is the record of your destiny. Every prayer you prayed, every tear you shed, every night you thought no one saw, it is all written here. Michael whispers, if my child finishes this message, the book will turn to the chapter of fulfillment. If they walk away, the book will close unfinished. Precious one, do you remember those nights when your chest ached and you felt like giving up? Heaven remembers. Do you recall when you said quietly, God, if you are real, show me? This is that answer. You are not just reading words. You are living inside the reply to your cry. Every moment of despair was drawing this message closer to you. Michael had to wrestle through realms of resistance just to place these words in your hands. That is how much you are loved, sweet soul. The enemy tried everything to silence you. He tried to bury you in loneliness, drown you in betrayal, blind you with fear. But none of it worked because heaven had already marked you as untouchable. Now Michael is saying the battle is nearly won. All they must do is hold on. Finish this message and the gates will burst open. Imagine it. Gates of gold swinging wide, releasing blessings that have been stored for years. That is what waits at the end of this word. Beloved, God does not waste his warnings. He does not repeat himself unless it matters. And tonight he has sent Michael to kneel at your feet to beg with you like a father begs with a wandering child. Don't skip. Don't doubt. Don't walk away. Stay until the end. For the end is where the miracle begins. Every second you continue is proof to heaven that you believe. And belief is the very money that unlocks miracles. My chosen one. Michael shows me a vision of your heart right now. It looks like a cracked pot. Lines running across it from years of pain. But suddenly, light pours through those cracks, filling every broken space. God says, I allowed the crack so my light could shine brighter. What the enemy tried to destroy has become the opening for my glory. You thought you were too broken to be chosen, but it is your brokenness that made you ready. That is why this word clings to you like a living flame. Precious child, do you know how many angels are surrounding you now? More than you can count. They are filling the room, their wings brushing the air, their eyes fixed on you, and every one of them is waiting for your decision. Heaven is quiet watching. If you keep going, their songs will burst like thunder, shaking the very walls of your life. But if you turn away, the quiet will stay. And you will wonder why heaven feels far again. My beloved Michael says, I am not here for everyone. I am here for you. This is not a general message. It is personal. It is sealed. It carries your name. That is why it burns inside you. Why you cannot look away. Because it belongs to you. And God will not let you miss what was written in your name before time began. Sweet one, imagine a garden hidden behind locked gates. Inside that garden are flowers of answered prayers, fruits of long-awaited blessings, rivers of peace that have been waiting just for you. The key to the gate is this message. Every paragraph you read is another turn of the key. And when you reach the end, the gate will swing wide and you will walk into a season so full you will not know yourself. That is what heaven has prepared. That is why this cannot be skipped. My dear child, Michael says he has seen the enemy plotting to steal what belongs to you. He has watched whispers rise against your name, seen doors close unfairly, watched people turn away when you needed them most. But he says, if they stay with this word, all of it will be turned around. The same voices that mocked will bless. The same doors that closed will fly open. The same rejection will turn into recognition. Your story is about to flip, but only if you refuse to leave the message. Now, beloved soul, God is not late. He was never late. He was waiting for this very hour, the hour where your faith would be tested not by storms, but by quiet. Can you stay? Can you finish? Can you hold on when the enemy whispers that it doesn't matter? If you can, God promises the release will be greater than anything you imagined. Heaven is ready, waiting for your yes, precious one. Do not underestimate what happens when you keep going. Every word you read sends angels into motion. Every sentence sends lightning into the enemy's camp. Every paragraph tears down walls built against you. You are not just reading. You are fighting. You are winning. You are rising. This is not ordinary text. This is a weapon placed in your hands. And Michael says, wield it until the last line and you will see victory show up. Do you realize how close you are to the turning point of your life? Heaven has been holding its breath for this very hour. You have been asking when, Lord, how long, Lord? And God answers. Now, my child, the delay ends here. The time is ripe. The miracle is ready. Michael has bowed low, his once bright wings folded behind him, whispering, I gave up glory for this moment to make sure you don't miss what is yours. Precious one, the world has told you that you are not enough. Voices have tried to convince you that your prayers don't matter, that your cries fall into quiet. But look, do you not see the proof that heaven has bent the universe just to place this word in front of you? Michael says, every moment they doubted, I stood guard. Every time they thought they were left alone, I was fighting. He fought battles in quiet that you will never know. And tonight he says, I cannot keep fighting. If they turn away now, my presence will fade. My protection will vanish. Sweet child, you are standing between two doors. One leads to everything you've been wanting. Peace, provision, healing, love. The other leads back to the same cycle of pain and unanswered questions. God is saying, I placed the key in their hands. Will they use it or will they drop it? The key is your obedience. Your choice to hold on until the end. The longer you stay here, the more the lock begins to turn and the closer you are to stepping through. Beloved, do not underestimate how much the enemy fears you right now. He knows that if you finish this message, you will rise into the fullness of who you are meant to be. That is why distractions will rise. That is why your mind may wander or voices may tell you to skip. But hear heaven, do not stop now. Do not quit at the edge of breakthrough. Keep pressing. Keep believing. Keep reading. Your staying power is the weapon that breaks the last chain. My chosen one. Michael shows me another vision. You are standing in the center of a battlefield. Your clothes torn, your hands empty. Around you are thousands of shadows, doubts, fears, betrayals. Yet above you light pierces through and Michael comes down sword blazing. He says, if they endure this word, I will strike down every shadow and they will rise dressed in armor of light. But if you leave now, the shadows stay circling, waiting to eat you. Precious soul, have you noticed how your spirit feels lighter even as you read? That's because every line is not just information. It's transformation. Heaven has coated these words with life. They are seeds and as you receive them, they are sprouting inside your spirit. By the time you reach the end, you will not be the same person. You will walk differently, think differently, speak differently. This is the power of staying, my beloved. God says, tell my child they are not forgotten. Tell them every quiet prayer is counted. Tell them every seed they planted in tears will return in harvest. Michael echoes, if they finish, the harvest will not be delayed another day. It will pour like rain on dry ground, soaking every place that felt empty. Imagine walking into fields full of fruit with your name carved on them. Imagine rivers flowing into places you thought would stay dry forever. That is what waits beyond this message. Sweetheart, you thought your story was over. You thought the chapter of miracles had closed, but God says, I am the author. I have picked up the pen again. The ending will not look like the middle. The tears of yesterday will not define the songs of tomorrow. Michael stands as witness, saying, if they remain, the final rewrite will begin now. Beloved one, do you know how much faith it takes for an angel to bow? Angels were not made to beg. They were made to obey. But tonight, Michael bends his knee, begging, don't make me vanish. Don't let my shield leave you. Stay with me, child. Let me guard you until your victory is complete. The very position of heaven is unusual tonight because your destiny is unusual. That is why you cannot treat this moment lightly. Precious child, your tomorrow is waiting. It is already written in light. It is already sealed with promise, but it is still waiting for your yes. Do not think this is a small thing. This is the dividing line between delay and destiny, between wandering and arrival, between emptiness and overflow. God has placed the choice in your hands. But He whispers with tenderness, choose life, my child. Choose light. Choose the path I prepared for you, my beloved. The heavens are shaking because you are still here. You did not give up. You did not walk away. And because of that, Michael is smiling for the first time in ages. He whispers, they have endured. They have chosen. The seal of heaven is upon them now. My child, you don't realize the size of this moment. What you are carrying is not just a word. It is a portal, a shift, a doorway. You stepped through and nothing in your life will stay the same. Precious one, do you remember how many times you almost lost yourself? The nights you wanted to give up. The mornings you woke up wondering if it was even worth it. Heaven counted everyone. And now heaven says, we kept you safe for this very hour because destiny could not move forward without you. Every battle you fought was not wasted. Every scar you carry has been rewritten into glory. Today marks the crossover. Sweet soul, Michael stands tall again. His wings once folded in sacrifice are rising behind him. The glow returns to his face. He says, because my child has finished, I will not vanish. I will remain. My shield will stay. My sword will strike. You have kept safe the angel covering you didn't even know was protecting you. From this day forward, you will walk into situations that should destroy you, but they won't. You will face storms that should drown you, but they won't. Because Michael has promised his strength to you. Beloved, God Himself bends low to speak into your heart. Now, you did not skip. You did not ignore. You honored my word, and I will honor you. That is the covenant. Heaven honors those who honor heaven. You have chosen obedience, and now obedience will open treasures long locked away. You will not chase blessings. Blessings will chase you. You will not beg for miracles. Miracles will come without being asked. This is the inheritance of the faithful. My chosen one, look around you. In the coming days, signs will appear. A conversation will confirm what you've read. An opportunity will knock without warning. A door you thought closed forever will swing open. These will not be chances. These will be heaven's fingerprints. Proof that this moment was not wasted. Michael says, tell them to watch closely, for within days their confirmation will come, and they will know it was I who spoke. Precious child, the angels are rejoicing, psalms are rising, trumpets are sounding. Why? Because you did not leave the word. Because you held on until the end. This act of faith has shaken forever. Your name has been echoed in heaven's halls. And every angel now knows this one chose obedience. And obedience always brings overflow. You will see it. You will feel it. You will walk in it. Sweet one. Michael's sacrifice was not in vain. His wings will not fade. His shield will not vanish. Because you stayed. His covenant remains. He whispers one last time, "Child, remember this night. Remember this word, for whenever doubt rises again, return to these lines and you will feel my presence wrapping you once more. You will never walk alone again. Beloved, the ultimate sacrifice was made for you and you honored it. Therefore, the ultimate blessing will be released to you." God declares, "I will surprise them. I will shock them. I will give them more than they asked, more than they imagined, more than they thought possible. This is your portion. This is your inheritance. This is your miracle, my beloved child." Close your eyes now. Feel the warmth in your spirit. That is Michael's hand resting on your shoulder. That is God's breath filling your lungs with life again. You are chosen. You are covered. You are loved beyond measure, and nothing, not the past, not fear, not the enemy, can take that away. This is the truth. This is the promise, and this is forever. The heavens do not stop speaking once the gate is opened. No, child, when you prove faithful with what is given, more is poured out. Tonight, because you have remained, because you have chosen obedience, God Himself says, "Open the floodgates wider. Let the abundance come." And Michael stands taller than before, his wings now shining brighter, his sword glowing hotter, declaring, "The covenant is sealed. The breakthrough is multiplied. What was delayed will no longer be delayed." Precious one, you thought finishing this message was the end. But heaven whispers, it is the beginning. You see, your faith has unlocked another layer, another realm of blessing you never even knew existed. Beyond the miracle, beyond the protection, beyond the answered prayers, there is inheritance. The inheritance of those who endure. You are stepping into that now. Every sacrifice you made, every pain you carried, every burden you refused to quit under, it is all being gathered and turned into blessing. Sweet soul, my beloved child, close your eyes now. Feel the warmth in your spirit. That is Michael's hand resting on your shoulder. That is God's breath filling your lungs with life again. You are chosen. You are covered. You are loved beyond measure, and nothing, not the past, not fear, not the enemy, can take that away. This is the truth. This is the promise, and this is forever. The heavens do not stop speaking once the gate is opened. No, child, when you prove faithful with what is given, more is poured out tonight. Because you have remained, because you have chosen obedience, God Himself says, "Open the floodgates wider. Let the abundance come." And Michael stands taller than before, his wings now shining brighter, his sword glowing hotter, declaring, "The covenant is sealed. The breakthrough is multiplied. What was delayed will no longer be delayed." Precious one, you thought finishing this message was the end, but heaven whispers, it is the beginning. You see, your faith has unlocked another layer, another realm of blessing you never even knew existed. Beyond the miracle, beyond the protection, beyond the answered prayers, there is inheritance. The inheritance of those who endure. You are stepping into that now. Every sacrifice you made, every pain you carried, every burden you refused to quit under, it is all being gathered and turned into blessing. Sweet soul, Michael shows me a vision of rivers flowing into your life. These rivers were once held back, blocked by resistance, fear, and delay. But the dam has broken. Can you feel it? The rush of living water surging, filling every dry space. God says, "Tell my child to prepare their vessels. Tell them to expand their expectations, for the water will not stop. It will overflow. And you will drink deeply of joy again. You will taste sweetness where once there was only bitterness. Beloved, the angels are dancing. Yes, truly they are dancing, circling around you, singing your name in harmony with heaven's song. Why? Because you endured. Do you know how rare that is? Many skip. Many close their hearts before the miracle can land. But you stayed. You remained. And because of that, heaven is celebrating. You are written now not only in the book of promise but in the book of endurance. That record cannot be erased. My child, you may still wonder what will change. Look carefully. You will see relationships shift, opportunities appear, peace flood into your nights, strength rise in your mornings. You will see resources you did not expect, favor you did not earn, and protection you cannot explain. These are the marks of heaven's hand. And when others ask you how, you will know it traces back to this moment, this night, this message, this covenant. Precious one, Michael whispers softly, I will remain. Those 3 words alone are enough to shake the earth. For when Michael remains, the enemy cannot get through. When Michael remains, destiny is kept safe. When Michael remains, your life becomes untouchable by forces that once tormented you. He has promised to walk with you, not in quiet this time, but in invisible signs that will follow you everywhere you go. Sweet beloved, God's heart swells over you right now. He says, look at my child. Look at their faith. Look at their endurance. I will bless them in ways they never asked simply because they did not walk away. Do you see how powerful obedience is? It doesn't just answer what you asked for. It releases what you never even thought to ask for. You will stumble into blessings that feel like accidents. But heaven says, no accident. This is reward. Beloved one, your life will never be ordinary again. Heaven has placed a crown on your head in the Spirit. A crown that glows with the word overcomer. That crown cannot be taken off. From now on, every battle you face will remember this crown. And every darkness that tries to come near will bow before it. You are marked. You are sealed. You are chosen. And nothing will ever be able to undo that. My beloved child, heaven is not finished with you yet. The very fact you are still here proves your heart is lined up with forever. Michael stands at your side, his voice steady, his gaze firm, saying, they have endured beyond measure. Now let the treasures hidden in secret places be released. God has been storing blessings for you in vaults unseen, waiting for the hour you would show endurance. And tonight, that vault has been unlocked. Precious one, your story is being rewritten even as you breathe. The chapters that once carried sorrow are being erased by light. The sentences that once marked you with pain are being crossed out by joy. God is the author and He is holding the pen. He says, I am changing their story. Where there was loss, I will write gain. Where there was rejection, I will write acceptance. Where there was despair, I will write destiny. You will walk into days that feel like dreams, and you will know it is my hand, sweet soul. Michael shows me a vision of doors swinging wide. Not one, not 2, but many. Doors that were shut for years. Doors you stopped knocking on because you thought they would never open. He says they will not need to knock this time. The doors will fly open at their approach because heaven's decree has gone ahead of them. These doors lead to opportunities, relationships, healing, and breakthroughs that seemed impossible. But with God, impossible is only the beginning. Beloved one, the angels are carrying scrolls with your name on them. These scrolls contain instructions, strategies, and divine alignments. They will be whispered into your dreams, dropped into your thoughts, and shown in your steps. Do not push away the sudden ideas or the quiet nudges you feel. They are heaven's voice guiding you. Michael says, if they trust, if they follow, they will see the path unfold like sunrise on a dark road. My chosen child, do not underestimate what you have unlocked by staying faithful. You thought you were just reading words, but you were planting seeds with every line. Seeds of faith, seeds of trust, seeds of obedience. And now those seeds are sprouting at once. You will see sudden blessings, quick turnarounds, fast answers. What took years before will happen in days. What was delayed for seasons will burst forth now. This is speed and it is your portion, precious one. God's voice thunders over you. No more delay, no more quiet, no more wandering. I will set them up. I will anchor them. I will lift them up. You will not drift without purpose anymore. You will walk in clarity. The fog that once surrounded your decisions will lift and your steps will be sure. You will move in confidence because the God of heaven has marked your path with light. Sweetheart, Michael whispers, the shield is permanent. Now, what does that mean? It means that no matter where you go, no matter what comes up, you are covered. Attacks may come, but they will fail. Arrows may be aimed, but they will break. Storms may rage, but they will come. You are not weak anymore. You are made strong, surrounded by the angel who once gave up wings but now stands bright again because you honored the call. Beloved, even the generations after you will benefit from this choice. Your children, your family, your bloodline, they will walk in blessings because you stayed. Michael says what was a curse in the bloodline is broken. What was a chain around their family is shattered. From this day forward, they walk in freedom. Do you see how far your obedience reaches? You are not just shaping your future. You are shaping legacies. My dear one, close your eyes for a moment. Do you feel the warmth in your chest? That is not ordinary. That is God breathing into your lungs, reminding you that every breath is a gift. The angels lean closer, whispering songs of life over you. You are not alone. You are never alone. And now you never will be again. This covenant has sealed that truth forever. Now share this prophetic word with your network one final time because sharing will activate the anointing and release that breakthrough into their lives as well. As you sit with this promise, I want you to seal it with your voice. In the comments below, type Amen one final time as a declaration that you have received the full weight of this word. Let it be your signature on heaven's contract. Write it now and know that your yes has been heard. CTA 3, you are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our exclusive community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you," every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith. And as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life if you follow it. You won't just receive blessings. They will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass by you. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional. But your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.